Hi, welcome to our open house. My name is Chris Bonifas, and I'll be your student's intro to furniture teacher this year. I'd like to start this out with a little introduction about myself. So to start with, a little background information about myself with the Life of Mr. Bonifas presentation I give to all the students at the beginning of the year. I grew up and currently live in Aurora. If you've ever been to the Outlet Mall on 88, it's probably the most visited spot in this town at this point. I attended the University of Nebraska and studied education. Got my bachelor's in education in industrial technology in 2009. I do have a family, my wife Lindsay of 6 years, and we have our youngest is my son Jacob. He is a year and about 3 months at this point, and my daughter Macy is about 4 and 5 months. They're some of the few people that have probably enjoyed this whole quarantine thing, as they've enjoyed, I think, having mom and dad home almost every day. Teaching experience, I've been teaching for 11 years, and this is my second year at LT. I teach engineering design and home maintenance and repair, along with the intro to furniture courses as well. This course is obviously going to look a little different in a remote environment. Unfortunately, a lot of the things we do in class, we won't be able to do online. We can't really send saws home and have kids cut stuff or ask them to use their parents' power tools without some safety issues. So what we will be doing though is focusing on all of the concepts that they would normally learn in class. So we will still talk about the table saw, how to use it properly. We'll talk about different aspects of it, the different parts of it, and everything that goes into that. So that the main idea of this is whenever we get back, whether that's this semester at some point in a hybrid model or next semester or whenever that might be that they take the class again as an Intro to Furniture 2 or a year-long class, they're familiar with these machines, they're familiar with the techniques that go into it, and they can come in and get right to work so that they really won't miss a step. There will be some safety when they come back, obviously, and a little bit of a demo where they have to show us they understand the concepts they've been learning, where they use the table saw in front of us and watch us use it live as well. But then to be able to get right back to work and build the things we showed them online very quickly and efficiently because they've already been shown what to do, when to do it, and have gone over different exercises online that have allowed them to learn those techniques and be trained in those tools, even though they aren't being able to physically use them. The best way I can explain this, it's kind of like having practice for a sport. You know, we're practicing all summer for that first game. You won't know how well they're going to do until that first game, but we're going to do everything in our power to give them good drills, good tools, and good practice so that when they get to the classroom or game time for that scenario, they're ready to go and they understand what they're doing. The grading this year has changed a little bit, as I'm sure you've heard. Our class is points-based grading, so there's no weights or anything in there, nothing confusing with that. You will see basically groups of assignments by unit or by machine or by safety practice, things like that. And inside of these, you'll see different things with the letter F next to them. Those are formatives. And you'll see different things with an S next to them. Those are summatives. And that'll just be in the abbreviation. In the full title of the project or assignment, there will be the word summative or formative. The formatives are worth 0% of their grade. Those are practice. They're important for them to learn and to grow and to show their learning, especially for us as teachers to be able to help them. But the summatives are the grades that are calculated into their final grade. So those are 100% of what their final grade is, those different summative assessments. The formatives give great insight into how the students are doing. So for instance, if they did poorly on a summative and they missed 5 of the formatives, well, that's probably why. They missed those concepts, didn't turn those in, and didn't get those completed. That's probably why they didn't get a good grade on the summative. If that does happen, they do have 1 retake on each summative. So they have 3 weeks from the point they take the original summative test to request and take that retake. The only thing we ask is before they take that retake, that they have a conversation with us and make up any formatives that they're missing. If they had all their formatives in, there might be a couple concepts we ask them to redo or revisit, basically just to help them kind of study and self-assess what they got wrong on summative so that they aren't just going, okay, the next day I'm going to retake it and just see what happens. We want to help them grow and learn a little better and show that learning before they take that retake so they can maximize their potential with learning. One last note on here at the bottom there, it says credit, no credit option. This is an option for the Intro to Furniture class. If a student doesn't want this class to be a part of their overall GPA, they can elect to take that option, which basically means at the end of the year they would get a pass-fail grade and they would not get any type of point on the 4.0 scale towards their GPA. If they are interested in that, students just need to email me and their counselor. And then I just need a confirmation email from a parent as well saying, yes, I agree with this decision. Course pathways. So if they're interested in this, if they have a great time with the Intro to Furniture class, they can move on to Intro to Furniture 2. That is another semester course. They can also go right into year-long courses with Furniture and Cabinet Making 1 and 2, where they'll make larger projects over the course of the entire school year. There is also a home maintenance and repair course, which is different than the others, but along the same vein of building and learning about different techniques and tools, but in the realm of a home and taking care of it. Well, thank you for joining me tonight. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at cbonifas@lths.net. Thank you for joining me this evening, and have a great night.